music is like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 13. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. This is my 4th review today, but I'm here. Okay, I look tired, but a bitch is here. Tonight's lipstick is Kat Von D. It is a color called Echo. I like it and it is what it is. So yeah, if you have not done so already, please remember to subscribe to my channel, to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I have videos up, to like this video, please, and thank you very much. And also the description box has the link to get any of the t-shirts that you saw in the preview before this. So yeah, this episode was good, and I feel like it was stretched out. I feel like this whole trip to, Houston did not need to be 3 episodes. And I feel like they could have probably combined today's episode and probably tomorrow's episode. I mean, it's next Monday's episode, but whatever. We see the beginning, and excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. Jasmine, Sierra, and just Brittany talking basically. Like, to these hoes is basically the new Three Stooges, if you ask me. Jasmine said how she was basically humiliated having Rashida read her in front of all of Rashida's friends. Well, bitch, you went there to get read. Like, she didn't invite you to be there. You yourself went there knowing it would be a goddamn audience. So my thing is, who cares? We don't care about your feelings. Like, we hope that you are humiliated because you fucked that married man. The same way we hope Kurt as being, humiliated because he fucked you being a married man. But the thing about it is, Kurt trying to work on his marriage. Meanwhile, your ass running around here trying to ambush his wife. So my thing is, we give 0 fucks about you and your feelings, girl. You were humiliated because you chose to go there and humiliate yourself by forcing Rashida to talk to you, and you assume that you would go there. I think she assumed that she would go and it would be a scene. Like, I'm gonna go, she's gonna get pissed, it's gonna be an argument, and I have a scene. Okay, I have a scene, and they're gonna feel bad for me because she's gonna go off on me and cuss me out. And they clapped and cheered when she talked to your ass. She talked to you in a nice, nasty way. Like, I'm gonna read you for filth, bitch, and I'm not gonna break a sweat. And my thing is, you deserve everything she said to you plus more. Okay, so Brittany getting there, talking about, now she's fully team Jasmine. When Brittany said, I'm team Jasmine, that means Brittany fuck other people's husbands. Okay, that's what that means. That's the only way anyone can be team Jasmine, if you fuck other people's husbands. My thing is, that baby we know is innocent. Absolutely. But the actions that she did is fuckery and bullshit. Just like Kurt. Like, and people get confused when we talk about Jasmine and not Kurt. We know Kurt a piece of shit, but we've known Kurt longer, and Kurt is Rashida's husband, and she's forgiven that man. However, Jasmine's still out here trying to be noticed and get a damn attention from people because that's that boy's daddy. And my thing is, again, when you have a baby with a married man, sometimes it comes with side effects, as in they not accepted into the family just yet. Okay, it takes time and time and time to let that child be around. So it was what it was. Tierra even said how she feels that Jasmine is an amazing person. Well, that means that she don't care that Scrap was fucking other people when they was together. Again, she's a piece of shit too. Okay, and as I say, they the goddamn Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Okay, because they're defending her as if she ain't do nothing wrong, and it's kind of all on Kurt. Well, it takes 2 to tango. We know that. We absolutely know that. But my thing is, I feel like when a married man approaches you as a woman, you should be like, that's someone else's husband. Why would I want to stoop down to that level? If he a piece of shit to cheat on his wife, let me not be a piece of shit with him and cheat with this married man. Just as a woman, why can't you do that? So I feel like Jasmine ain't shit as a woman to even allow a married man to approach her and not, because he a piece of shit. Kurt is a piece of shit. He really, really is. But you can't, when you lay down with shit, you become shit too. You covered in shit, and Jasmine is covered in Kurt shit. Okay, it is what it is. And they're like, yeah, you should have told Rashida that, you know what I'm saying? He was there when the baby was born or whatever. He was around in the beginning. You know, he was around until Rashida found out. Because his wife found out. He was also fucking that lady until his wife found out. And then he stopped. Okay, things stop when you fuck a married man and their wife finds out. Okay, that's how it goes. So again, them three can go ahead on about their business. They don't need to be back for not none of the episode, nothing. And the funny part about it is, they the only cast who ain't there at the little thing or whatever, because they not even real castmates. They not real cast people. And now that she has talked to Rashida, we don't have to see her ever, forever. So we see that whole thing. Not everyone who was really invited on this trip is now getting on the little tour buses to get driven to the dude ranch. Now, she had 2 tour buses, and you know, she had people separated. I don't know who bright idea it was to put Carly on a bus with Sean, Garrett, and Jock, because my thing is, Carly tried to mess with Jock to make Sean mad, or to try to keep talking shit to Sean, and Sean was not for it today, honey. He was like, I'm tired of this bullshit. She keep talking to have a little smart mouth, saying, if you don't like it, you ain't got to be here. Sean is so boring. I can't stand him. He's so boring or whatever. And he said, Carly, you need to shut up sometimes. Okay, just to stop. Whatever. If you don't like it, get off the bus. And he said, last I checked, you didn't bring me here. And not only that, this ain't your bus. So shut the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I said, well, okay, Sean. Sean ain't for the bullshit. Okay, at all. At this point in time, we see the other bus that Rashida and them is actually on had a tire blowout. So they all had to wait for another bus to come get them to take them to the dude ranch. But I said, why didn't they all just get on the one bus? I mean, it wasn't as if they couldn't all fit on one bus in the first damn place. They was only on 2 buses because people was beefed out. But my thing is, I'm not going to be waiting nowhere for hours and hours for a second goddamn bus. And it's a 4-hour ride. No, ma'am. No, sir. But I get they had to wait for the second one because who going to drive an additional 4 hours with luggage? Okay, I get it. So it was what it was. So the next morning they get, they are waking up or whatever. First of all, they tried to make us think that Rashida woke up looking like that. Bro, Rashida got up early, got her hair and makeup done, and came and got back in the bed. Okay, she didn't wake up and go like, oh, I'm going to wash my face. No, she got up and put full-fledged makeup on and a full-fledged weave. Or that might have been her hair. But she didn't just wake up like that. She did not. Now, Kurt, on the other hand, looked like he just woke up. Like, his voice was all deep and scratchy. Like, he had not brushed his teeth yet. Okay, he looked like he just got up out the damn bed. And they're basically discussing the night before, Jasmine popping up and things like that. Rashida, like, I just don't see why, she kept trying to see me. Like, why did she keep wanting to see me? Where she kept popping up, or she basically followed me to a whole another state to talk to me. Like, it's very stalkerish. She's like, that's y'all situation. So whatever you need to do to deal with that, deal with it. Kirk saying how, he has to do something to deter Jasmine from popping up so much. And I said, well, you need to see the kid. She popping up. Her voice is leaving. She's popping up because she feels as if Rashida the reason you ain't seen a kid, and she don't realize Rashida ain't the reason. He just don't know how to interact with you and not piss off his wife yet, and he's treading lightly. He like, okay, I'm gonna pay this good child support, and I'm gonna tread lightly until I can figure out how to finagle to add this cheater baby kid into my family. And it is what it is. But he did say to Rashida, you responded to her respectfully, even though, you cussed her ass out, but you responded in a grown way. And she said, well, it wasn't easy, it's really hard, but, I refused to act a fool for her. And my thing is, some people think when you go off on someone, you have to go off and cuss and fuss and be fighting and swinging and acting all crazy. And sometimes it's as easy as just telling their ass off in the best words possible that you are a horrible person, or you are a piece of shit person. And, that you're a fucked up individual. That's what she told her. And you know, I do like how she handled the situation. It was, you know, it was great. So at this point in time, they out in the wilderness, sitting on hay, about to eat some food. Okay, and it's all of them sitting around. They ain't took 5 bites of the damn pork and beans and hot dogs, or the dang gone whatever food they was eating up in that damn dude ranch. And Tokyo and Spice already added up whatever. I think someone's, you know, Spice brought up the event. Tokyo then said sorry she couldn't come. It was an incident, and from there, here they go. You know, Spice feel like no, Tokyo kept saying like I keep telling her I don't have a problem with her, but she keep trying me like, but I don't have no issue with her. Spice like, you lying because Carly told me you said fuck me or whatever, and she did say that, but she didn't say it in the way of, I mean, she said debate like I don't care about nobody, but she did say it. And at this point in time, she then say Sierra's a hypocrite, and said like, what did I do? How am I a hypocrite? Well, you told me that Tokyo was wrong for hitting me with the purse, but you told so-and-so that I was wrong for my comments about her. And I'm like, and it show how stupid Spice is for this in this particular situation, where she don't get that what Sierra said both was fact. You were wrong for going to think about her weight. However, she was also wrong about hitting you with a purse. Y'all both did wrong in the situation, and her saying that in 2 separate occasions does not mean she's being fake and fugazi. It means she admitted in both situations someone did something wrong. I think anybody can see that clear as day. So, and my thing is, Tokyo ain't skinny. She isn't. Like, so I mean, you know, her going to, I'm sorry, y'all. Her going after Tokyo's weight is the reason that Tokyo's walking first at her, because you kept poking a goddamn bear, bitch. You can't be poking bears on these streets, and I'm a bear too. Don't poke me, bitch. I'm gonna attack. Okay. So at the end of the day, Sierra was right saying they both did something wrong. So, but they still yelling back and forth, Tokyo yelling, Spice yelling, Tokyo yelling. Blah, blah, blah. It's the back thing where she's like, "Don't do this, you know. Let's not do this. Let's not do this." They ain't listen to her. At this point in time, Tokyo then say, "I done told her I ain't got no problem with her, but the bitch keep trying me." Now everybody know when Tokyo talk, she cuss. Bitch this, bitch that, and she kind of don't mean nothing by it. It's just where she from or whatever. The same way Spice in her country, you know, talk about somebody's weight, it doesn't really matter. It's the same way for what Tokyo do. But when Tokyo said bitch, Spice picked up her plate and threw her whole plate and hit it dead center into Tokyo. And it's a whole full-fledged like, now do things that they cut and paste some things together, because everybody hair seemed messed up. I'm like, maybe their hair was messed up because they hats fell off, and so their weaves got messed up, and plus it's hot out there. But it's a full-fledged fight with security. You got security holding Tokyo back, you got security holding Spice back. You got the cast, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's just weird at this point in time, because so many people holding Tokyo. She feel frustrated, and then she on the ground some kind of way, and they trying to, as a big girl, you don't want anyone trying to hold you down, and, you know, you like, nah, you know, give me my space. It's too many motherfuckers around me. So I feel like because she felt like people was holding her down, she couldn't move, and she felt caged. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, nah, move, let me, you know, get away from me, let me go, whatever. At this point in time, they moving Spice out the way, Spice cussing and fussing, you know, Tokyo getting up like this is some bullshit, and then here come Respirator. You know, Respirator trying to check Sierra. You always in some mess, you know what I'm saying? You was supposed to be so-and-so's friend, you know, how you Tokyo's friend, and how you also, you know, Spice's friend. Well, bitch, because I have friends who don't get along. I ain't fake, because they beefed out, bitch. I'm friends, so I'm cool with both of them. It doesn't matter. But I'm like, Respirator, girl, just because Stevie ain't here to give you anything to do, don't put yourself into the bullshit. And I'm looking like, what's kind of going on? You know what I'm saying? Now, Respirator, I can't pronounce the name, it is what it is. You know, we see security now having to separate them two, because now they finna fist fight or whatever. And I'm like, well, why is Estelana even trying to fight Sierra? You know, Sierra bring up last season, or was the last season? I think it was last season, when Carly was beefed out with her, and Carly threw a tray of food at Esperanza later, and she defended Carly, because at that point in time, Carly was her friend. She's like, if she mad about that was last season. Like, I don't get why she, you know what I'm saying, keep coming at me. So I feel like Respiratory Girl no, she don't have no storyline when Stevie ain't around. And for some reason, Stevie ain't been around for a few episodes. Like, he got stuff going on. So she knows she has to insert herself into some drama to get some goddamn on airtime. So why not cause a fake argument with, Sierra for no damn reason, and we don't care about her. So at this point in time, you have BK defending Sierra against Esperanza Girl. And he like, get on with that bullshit. That's some dumb bullshit. And I'm like, well, come through, BK. Come through. Defend her, you cheating on. We know you cheating on her, whatever, but defend her honor, all up through the streets. So you see Spice and Respirator being put in the car, and I can't believe that bitch Sierra. And this, I'm like, Respirator, calm down, girl. Breathe. And first of all, you sound too much like Jocelyn when she was high at the damn reunion, and her and Stevie was attacking people. And sure enough, like a goddamn WWF tag team match, run into the ring, here come them two, the goddamn dynamic fake ass duo, from two different countries that we can't understand either one of them. Okay, it's a Spanish fly. I won't call them Spanish flies. The Spanish flies come in. Well, no, because she's Jamaican, so we can't do that. But yeah, their damn WWF Tag Team Championship match, and they come running out the car, running down, and Tokyo like, "Come on, bitch, what you gonna do?" And they're like, "Security, get them." Security then is having to drag Respirator and Spice back to the car, and I'm like, again, why is Respirator even upset? Like, why? Where that bitch at? I said, Jocelyn, girl, get your own identity, okay? Aspirator don't have nothing to do. She ain't got no song to sing. She ain't got no hills to climb. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing. And now she causing fake fucking fights. And girl, don't nobody care about you that much. Anyway, then it's kind of down a little bit because they done took away, Spice and Respirator. They gone or whatnot. So at this point in time, I'm looking like, that's crazy because, Margarita and Spicy Knuckles out here trying to fight people, and for no apparent reason. Or basically because Carly then went back and said something that she should not have said. But everybody know Carly messy is what she do. So when when people ask them, well, Carly, what happened? Why you tell Spice whatever? Why you tell Spice this? Because they feel like Carly should have never went back and told Spice things Tokyo said, because that was going to cause drama. And it was. And we kind of know that. But Carly, I feel like at that point in time, Carly and BK was arguing. And I'm like, well, BK, calm. You can't be arguing with other people. Not BK. Calm your little cheating ass down. And Carly getting all hype. Whatever. Don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with my father. I said, now where the fuck did that come from? I said, my battery low. I said, now what's going on here? Like, what does that have to do with anything? And this is what I'm going to say about that. I feel like, do we know her father's sick? Yes, we do know that. However, I don't like how Carly was caught up in her messiness. She was caught up in things that she had said to Tokyo, things that she had said to Spice, how, Sierra was like, why you kind of playing both sides? And she caught up in all that mess and gonna say, I'm living with my father. I'm like, I feel like, and this is coming from a person who lost their father, okay? And I'm not saying that her father isn't sick or she's lying about that. What I'm saying is, she said that to get out of being caught up in her messiness, because at that point in time, if I bring up my sick parent, and that's what I'm dealing with, I feel like she used it to kind of make people leave her alone, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We do see Rashida, Sierra, I think Erica, talking about what's kind of going on, and they bring up how Carly said this and Carly said that, and how Tokyo was going at Tokyo's weight. I mean, how Spice was going at Tokyo's weight, just the messiness of it all. Even Erica said, well, how did, what I'm saying, Respirator get involved? She's like, well, I don't know. I think she mad at me because I used to defend Carly, and it's a full-fledged mess. So Rashida said, like, we're gonna have to get everybody together at like a little bonfire and just kind of clear the air to go back home, with a clear conscious of what's going on, and nobody beefed out because everybody got these issues. From there, we see Carly and Jock walking and talking, and again, I feel like it was fake and fugazi, because again, she's caught up in her mess and she don't know what to do. And I feel like you can't blame the fact that your dad don't want to move with you and he's getting sick as the reason to why you out here telling, Spice or Tokyo different things the other one said, and you know what I'm saying, it's a whole full-fledged mess. My thing is, those are two separate entities. And she was the crowd, and it was because she cried with Jock, but talking about don't fart right now, because he said he was farting because he ate all them beans. Because again, they're do range or whatever. But again, I feel like she just said that to get out of her mess. But I do think she's worried about her dad. But I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with you running your mouth. Like, that would be the equivalent of if you get into a fight with someone, you could say, I'm just so frustrated. But you clearly and precisely explain things to people to make them be beefed out. Like, you clearly told Spice stuff, you told Tokyo stuff, and ain't nobody like it. So my thing is, I just, I don't know. We do see Melissa talking to Tokyo after the situation, trying to get her point of view on things. And, she's saying how, she still feel like Karlie fake, because Karlie was repeating things that she said, which made Spice feel some kind of way. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't say shit to Karlie. Karlie is going to be the bone carrier. She's going to take things back to whoever. That's what she do. She says, I swung my purse at her because, she kept poking me, kept with little fat jokes or whatever. And she's like, I also feel like, for Karlie, if she about that, being petty and spreading gossip and rumors or whatever, don't fuck with me. Don't be around me. But I'm like, have you watched any season before? That's what she do. Like, that's what Karlie does. Like, that's her whole role on the show, point blank and period. So, she then goes into the whole thing of, with Spice joking and poking and prodding her weight. She said, I'm okay with who I am. So many people want, big people to, and it's true. What Tokyo said was absolutely 100% true from a plus size girl perspective. Of people want you to be plus size and sad. They want you to be big and they want you to be pissed off. They want you to be big and be ashamed of yourself. And most of us, or a lot of us, are not. Yeah, no, I'm not at all. I felt her saying, I love who I am. And I ain't gonna let nobody, deter me from feeling that way. I have girls who look up to me because of my self-confidence. And I feel like me, fussing and fighting, it took me fast. That's bad because I've lived, she said I've tried hard to distance myself from my fighting days. And I felt like she pushed me to that point. At one point she was crying. It was really sad. Because she, big girls look up to her, and it just made her sad that she let Spice get to her. And when Melissa said, you know what, Karlie cool with you, and she cool with Spice, and then she made a perfect analogy. She said, I'm cool with you, Melissa, but I'm also cool with Ty, who was Mimi's new girlfriend. She said, but I'm not gonna go to either one of y'all and tell y'all what the other one said. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But that's what Karlie's doing, and it's making it messy. And it was completely true. You know what I'm saying? So she then agrees to meet with Spice because they want her and Spice to meet to kind of squash the whole situation. We do see her and them meet up. And it was a weird thing of Rashida saying, as grown women, I need y'all to have a conversation to fix this because I don't want y'all issues to ruin the rest of the trip. And Spice, again, being petty and messy, saying, I don't even know if she can hold a, an adult conversation. But if you think about it, Spice been more mature than Tokyo and what she's been saying. Tokyo do keep saying fuck Spice, fuck Paprika, whatever, I don't really care. But at the end of the day, Spice keep kind of jabbing at that girl for no reason. Even like, I don't even know if she can have an adult conversation. Girl, bye. So at this point in time, Spice said, well, Karlie told me that you said fuck me. And so Tokyo said, I did. I said fuck you, fuck Tobias, fuck the whole situation. Like, it wasn't anything personal. Like, she's like, it was just extra and I was done with the whole situation. But like I told you, I had no issue with you. But I'm like, of course she gonna have an issue with Spice. You fucking my dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so I feel some kind of way, but you don't even know me to feel some kind of way. And you hadn't seen me and heard me say anything to you in no kind of way. But it was what it was. She said, but you threw a purse at me. And she said, yeah, because you kept, throwing little jabs at me, so I threw my purse at you. They kind of going back and forth about it, saying, you did this, I did that, you did this, I did that. And they come to because then when Tokyo called her, like when Tokyo said to her, and she was talking, she said bitch, because that's in her vocabulary. Did you call me a bitch? She's like, what? Did you tell me? She was like, what? And then it's a language barrier where Tokyo said, look, I say bitch, just call me a bitch back. It does not really matter. I say stuff that you don't get, you say stuff I don't get, but it ain't no sweat off my back. And they basically just agreed to be okay and not be being messy and being petty. But I do feel like Spice get on my nerve now. I feel like Spice is using the whole I'm from Jamaica, we do things differently over there, and you know what I'm saying, I say things and it isn't offensive over there. So my thing is, if you can talk by her way, she can call you a bitch. Whatever. And then the end is just basically at the bonfire now. At least Tokyo and Spice issues is, clear enough for them to be sitting there together. And Respirator start arguing with Sierra. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then, Sierra like, I don't know what your issue is with me, but I can feel it. I saw it. And what you want to do? AK Respirator, if you wanna try to fight or whatever, it can be whatever. I'm looking like, is you trying to fight at a goddamn bonfire? Y'all gonna die. Y'all gonna fall in that goddamn fire and pass away. So that's kind of how the episode goes off, with them two arguing back and forth. But it's more of a thing to where Esperator, whatever her name is again, she needs camera time. So let me cause a fight with someone else who is going to get us on the camera. And that's what she's doing. And I'm not here for it. So I'm not here for Respirator. I'm not here for Spice and her bullshit. And the crazy part about it is I like Erica Mena more from this episode because she wasn't all extra. She was like a little helping hand. My thing is, she might be new goddamn Mimi, because we ain't heard Mimi barely had words, okay? The whole time it was fussing and fighting, Mimi was up in the damn dude ranch eating food. Like, okay, y'all fighting fights and I'm eating my damn food. And so yeah, so we have to wait until the next episode to see kind of what happens from the situation. I do feel like Sierra will mop the flow with a little Respirator, little ass. So she needs to be quiet and shut up somewhere. Because my thing is, Steve, you can't hear to say you, okay? And you can't be fussing and fighting up in the damn dude ranch and think they're not going to drag you through the hay. Anywho, that's my whole review. It is 4:24. I'm dead tired. Thanks so much for watching. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.